How you're going to move as quick and as safe as possible for both local and long distance moves without relying on friends and family for pizza and beer, spending tens of thousands of dollars on moving, and without wasting hours on stuff that isn't specifically working right now in 2025. And who I am, so my name is Jesse. I'm the owner of Fast Track. We do over 60 plus moves per month, both local and long distance. And here's how many moves we did in the last 6 months. So we did 1,233. And honestly, we started with just a pickup truck in a 12-foot trailer that, as you can see here, wasn't even enclosed. So we just started doing deliveries, and we were able to quickly grow into Lakeland's biggest and best moving company by having athletes move you and having a battle-tested strategy to go along with that. But there's more on that later. But yeah, as you can see, we started here, and now we use 26-foot box trucks and are a legitimate professional moving company now. But this is what this video is going to go over. So we're going to go over this chart right here. Honestly, if you follow all of these, you will have the most stress-free and cost-saving move that you ever had in your life. So let's just start moving. So this works for both local and long distance moves. And here's what you need to do. So you need to shop for quotes from movers, gather moving supplies, getting rid of items prior to the move, packing and coordinating with family, and what the movers need to do. So they got to get you from point A to point B, use protective measures to prevent damages on all your belongings, move your items as quick as possible, and keep you in the loop during the entire moving process so you know what's going on. So let's start with shopping for supplies and what to get. So this is one, if not the most crucial part of moving. Getting the supplies is either going to make or break your move, so you have to get this right if you want a successful move. And here are the things you should get to ensure all your items are safe during transport. First, you need to get boxes. So there's 3 different types. You need to get small for heavy items like books, medium for breakables and easy to lift items, and large for awkward or light items such as pillows, or small appliances like coffee makers or a microwave if you're taking that. Then you need to get some packing paper or bubble wrap to ensure nothing breaks. So use this wrap to wrap items individually that are breakable, such as your china set, dishes, glassware, stuff like that. You just want to wrap those all individually. Next, you're going to want to get some strong tape and fragile stickers. So the strong tape is going to make sure that your boxes don't break on you or the movers when carrying it. And then also having the fragile stickers also helps movers know that, hey, this is a very special box. Place this with care and put it somewhere safe where it's not going to break. So that's where fragile stickers come in, and they're pretty handy and pretty cheap as well. Next, you want to get 2 to 3 Sharpies. So label all your boxes. And a tip for this, label boxes on the sides rather than the top for easy visibility while unpacking. So instead of labeling on the top, label on the sides so you can always see what's in each box. Next, you want to get sticky notes. So honestly, not a lot of people use sticky notes, and a lot of people don't know about how to actually use sticky notes. And honestly, if you use these, this might actually make your move a lot easier. Use sticky notes to remind movers whose room is whose. So simply place these beside each doorway of every room. So when you do this, label, hey, this is John's room, place it on the doorway right beside the room, saying John's room. And then when the movers pick up a box or a furniture piece that says John's, they'll know exactly where to put it, and they won't have to ask you where you want it. And just to save time, and you don't have to direct movers the entire time. So yeah. Next, mattress bags / covers. So get bags to protect your mattress from dust or any other elements that may come into play, such as movers accidentally dropping it outside, etc., or just having it placed in the truck without a bag could have dust on it as well. Next, moving wrap. So this is definitely optional, as most movers will come prepared with moving wrap. But if you want to save some time and money, you can simply wrap all your dressers, china cabinets, or any item that has doors that can open while moving. You don't need to use a blanket. Most movers will come with a blanket, but if you want to wrap it first to make sure that the door stays shut when they lift it up, that could save you some money as well. And here's a recommendation for how much of each item you should get based on your house size. So this is from 1 bed to 8 bed. So as you can see, you just go up in the amount that you need. So this is definitely just the starting point. Most moves will have more than 45 to 50 boxes. We've seen houses with 2 beds have like 100 to 150 boxes. So this is definitely just a template that you can start with. And to make this even easier, we do sell moving kits that include all the essential supplies based on your home size. So there's no need to guess or run around gathering everything. We've bundled it all for you. so you're fully prepared and ready to go. Just pick the kit that matches your house size and you're set with one click. Next is getting rid of items prior to the move. So get rid of items you no longer need. This is a vital step if you want to save as much money as possible on your move. To start, just go room by room and find items you no longer use. Simply discard them by either donating, selling, or straight up dumping them. And if you're unsure what to keep or toss, use the 20/20 rule. It works like this. So if it costs less than $20 and can be replaced within 20 minutes, you know the drill, just get rid of it. This is a 100% effective way to clear out what you don't need and a great way to save huge on your move. Next, packing items. So packing items might be the most stressful part of moving, but if you already gotten rid of a bunch of stuff, it shouldn't be too bad. Here's what you need to do when it comes to packing. Start by packing the rooms and items you hardly ever use. Begin packing at least 1 month before your move, and pack gradually from least used to the most used items. And here's a packing timeline of what to pack and when. So 4 weeks before your move, start packing up rooms you rarely use, so guest rooms, storage areas, seasonal decor, stuff like that. And begin sorting items to donate, sell, or toss. And pack out of season clothes and items you won't need this month, and label everything clearly by room and item type. 3 weeks before moving. So you want to pack books, extra linens, wall art, and decorations. Start boxing up items in cabinets and closets you don't use daily. Disassemble any furniture you won't need before the move. You should also take pictures if you are disassembling, so it makes it easier to assemble. And continue labeling and grouping boxes by room. 2 weeks before moving. So you should start pack non-essential kitchen items like mixers, baking pans, extra plates, and glasses. Start packing bathroom extras, so extra towels, products you don't use daily. Clear out garage, basement, and attic if you haven't already. And confirm details with your movers or truck rental company about your move. 1 week before moving, so pack most of your clothes, leave out just enough for the week. Pack essential kitchen items in a labeled box that says last to pack. Set aside cleaning supplies and tools for the final clean when the movers get all your stuff out. And create your first night box with the essentials like meds, phone chargers, extra pillows, PJs, stuff like that. 2 to 3 days before moving, finish packing everything except daily essentials. Pack up your electronics and wrap them carefully. Double check closets, drawers, and storage spaces for any extra items. And defrost and clean out your fridge to freezer 24 to 48 hours before your move. Moving day, so load your essentials box and valuables into your personal vehicle. You want to keep this with you. Do a final walkthrough to make sure nothing is left behind. Label anything last minute that wasn't already boxed up. Pack room by room. So focus on one room at a time to stay organized and avoid mixing items from different areas. Start with spaces like we said, like guest rooms, storage closets, or seasonal decors and attics. And here's a simple packing guide you can use when putting items in your box. So first, you want to use the right size box. So like we said, small boxes, great for heavy items such as books, tools, or canned goods. Medium boxes for everyday items such as dishes, electronics, shoes. Large boxes are the best for lightweight items like we discussed, like bedding, pillows, plastic containers, stuff like that. And here's how you should place each item in the box. So heavy on the bottom, lighter items on top to prevent any damages. Wrap fragile items individually with packing paper or bubble wrap. Fill empty spaces with crumpled paper, towels, or clothing to stop things from shifting. It's also a great way to save. Instead of having to use bubble wrap, you could just use some extra clothes or pillows. Don't overpack. So if the box does feel like it's bulging or is way too heavy, repack it. These boxes will explode everywhere and it will be a huge mess to deal with, and you don't want to do that. Next, you want to label everything. So use a Sharpie to label each box on the sides, like we said, not the top, with the room name and a few keywords on what's inside. This will help you with the unpacking. So you could add a fragile sticker or a note on boxes that need special care. Next, create an essentials box. We kind of already talked about this, but pack a small box or suitcase with everything you'll need for the first night. So think chargers, toiletries, change of clothes, basic tools, and snacks. Packing doesn't have to be overwhelming. Take it step by step and you'll be golden on your moving day. Next is coordinating with family and work. So moving isn't about just packing boxes. It also means juggling schedules, responsibilities, and keeping everyone on the same page. And here's how to make it run all smoothly. So give work a heads up early. Let your employer know about your move as soon as possible. If you're taking time off, submit your request at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance. Ask if remote work is an option during the moving week. Of course, if that fits your job. Block off time for utility setup, moving day, and any unexpected delays because that does come up. You could also use a shared calendar to create a shared digital calendar. You can just use Google Calendar and just create one with all your family and add the important dates such as packing milestones, donation pickups, final cleaning day, moving day, and travel plans. This just keeps everyone in sync and avoids last minute surprises. Next, you should talk with your kids early. If you got kids, keep them in the loop, let them know what to expect and when. If they're old enough, assign them simple tasks to help. This could help you not being so overwhelmed with doing everything. You could also consider arranging childcare or play dates on moving day to keep things stress-free. Next, you should also assign roles, split up responsibilities so no one feels overwhelmed doing everything, like I just said. So one person can handle all the packing logistics, another can manage paperwork, utilities, address changes, and if you have teens, they can pack their own rooms or help label boxes as well. Keep an essentials pack on you. So keep an essentials box with daily items like snacks, chargers, medicine, pet supplies, and comfort items for kids. And like we said, keep this box with you, not on the moving truck. And stay flexible and communicate. Things can change last minute when it comes to moving, and that's okay. Just keep communication open with both work and family so you can adjust as needed without any stress. Here's some other quick and easy tips you can implement on moving day. So like we said, take photos before unplugging, snap pics of how your electronics are wired up. It makes reconnecting way easier. Keep hardware in bags and label small Ziploc bags or screws and bolts to their matching furniture. This is exactly what we do when we disassemble. We just use some moving wrap and we wrap all the screws and bolts and stuff like that to the furniture that we just disassembled. This will help save time and also making sure that you don't forget these items. Next, you could use towels to wrap fragiles to save on bubble wrap. So wrap dishes, glassware, or decor in towels or extra old clothes. You could also color code your boxes. So use colored stickers or tape for each room. This helps you and the movers instantly know where each box goes. Don't empty dresser drawers. Leave lightweight items inside and just wrap the whole dresser, or just alert the movers to know that there's still some items left in. Just helps you not have to pack all these items up. Next, pack a first night bag. So include PJs, toiletries, snacks, meds, chargers, and a one clean outfit. You'll thank yourself later for this, trust me. Next, defrost your fridge 24 to 48 hours before moving. So avoid it leaks and funky smells. Just wipe it dry and leave the door open a crack 24 to 48 hours before your move. Keep cleaning supplies handy. You'll want to access these for the final clean or touch-ups after they load and unload all your items. Label cords and remotes. Use tape or sticky notes to label what each cord belongs to and what device. Use suitcases for heavy items. So pack books or tools in wheeled suitcases. This just makes it way easier to move. And here's what you should do when looking for movers. So do they have a truck to fit all my stuff? Look for trucks that are 26 foot long and are box trucks. What do the reviews say? So do they have more than 10 with 5-star reviews? Look for quick and affordable in the reviews and how they went about doing the move. Next, what protective measures do they use to keep your items safe? So do they use moving blankets, stretch wrap, or any other methods to keep your items safe? And how do they operate? So look at the workers' social media posts and ask friends or family that have used the movers in the past. And if you want the best movers, get Fast Track. So get us to move you. Underneath, there's a Get Started button. You could click or tap it, depending on if you're on computer or mobile, and it'll bring you to a quote form. And don't worry, we make the quoting process extremely easy and quick. We're not going to ask you a million questions, and upon answering some of our questions, you should get a quote within 5 minutes. And if you're also not ready yet, explore some of our other pages, like the results page that has numerous case studies on how we perform moves, both local and long distance. And here's what it looks like. All right, so here's what it looks like. Here is all the moves that we've done. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of moves. So if you want to see exactly how we do our local and long distance moves, all these videos cover all of those. I'll just keep scrolling here. And then here we have some reviews on past clients. So Colton helped me move my strongman gym, so literally thousands of pounds of equipment. Super efficient, and we're done in extremely fast time. We'll use again and highly recommend using them for any moving, your little or big jobs. And yeah, as you can see, you could see exactly how we operate through our reviews on what they had to say. So they carefully brought the new couch into our new home. You just want to look for that when getting movers. And yeah, I'll just keep scrolling. Lots of reviews here. And yeah, there's a Get Started button here, like the one that will be underneath this video. Additionally, if you want to learn more about why we started moving, we have an entire page dedicated to this. Just click on the company tab at the top of the screen and you can see exactly why we chose moving. And thank you for watching this video, and I hope to be moving you soon. Like I said, click the Get Started button underneath this video.